One of the primary things that I focus on is vertical development. Vertical development is all about elevating our ability to make meaning of our world in more cognitively and emotionally sophisticated ways. Well, what does this mean? What does it mean to make meaning of our world in more cognitively and emotionally sophisticated ways? Well, I could explain it to you, or I could show you a couple of video clips that I think demonstrate this really well. So let me show you a couple of clips. Both of them involve leaders of musicians. We're going to watch one clip here from Pitch Perfect that demonstrates how a leader responds to an idea of one of her musicians. And as you watch this, I want you to think to yourself, did she handle this in the most cognitively and emotionally sophisticated way?
I should have taken that cardio tip more seriously.
How much have you done?
You just saw it.
Chloe, you gotta be able to hit that last note. I can't. It's impossible. It's because of my notes.
Your notes.
Well, if you can't do it, then someone else needs a solo. I think Becca should take my solo.
Yeah, Becca would be excellent. But also, someone else might be equally as excellent. And they might be shy and not want to come forward and say they wanted a solo.
Well, Becca doesn't want a solo, so...
I would be happy to do it if I got to pick a new song and do an arrangement.
Well, that's not how we run things here. Aubrey, maybe Becca has a point. Maybe we could try something new. Excuse me? You can sing Turn the Beat Around, and that's the last I want to hear of this.
That song is tired. We're not gonna win with it. If we pull samples from different genres and layer them together, we could...
Okay, let me explain something to you because you still don't seem to get it. Our goal is to get back to the finals, and these songs will get us there. So excuse me if I don't take advice from some alt girl with her Mad Lib beats because she's never even been in a competition. Have I made myself clear?
Crystal, I won't solo.
Fine. Fat Amy,
Yes, sir?
you'll solo.
Yeah!
So what do you think? Was that cognitively and emotionally sophisticated? Do you think she handled that situation really well? In fact, you can ask yourself, why did she respond so defensively? Did she have some fears that were going on beneath the surface? I think so. But now let's watch another clip. This is of Benjamin Zander. He's the founder and conductor of the Boston Philharmonic Orchestra. And I want you to imagine how he might respond to that same situation, given what you hear him say.
Worlds. Now, I had an amazing experience. I was 45 years old. I'd been conducting for 20 years, and I suddenly had a realization. The conductor of an orchestra doesn't make a sound. My picture appears on the front of the CD. But the conductor doesn't make a sound. He depends for his power on his ability to make other people powerful. And that changed everything for me. It was totally life-changing. People in my orchestra came up to me and said, "Ben, what happened?" That's what happened. I realized my job was to awaken possibility in other people. And of course, I wanted to know whether I was doing that. And you know how you find out? You look at their eyes. If their eyes are shining, you know you're doing it. You could light up a village with this guy's eyes. Right, so if the eyes are shining, you know you're doing it. If the eyes are not shining, you get to ask a question. And this is the question. Who am I being that my player's eyes are not shining? We can do that with our children too. Who am I being that my children's eyes are not shining? That's a totally different world. Now, we're all about to end this magical on the mountain week, and we're going back into the world. And I say it's appropriate for us to ask the question, who are we being as we go back out into the world? And you know, I have a definition of success. For me, it's very simple. It's not about wealth and fame and power. It's about how many shining eyes I have around me.
That is powerful, right? He wants to awaken possibility in others. That's his job. He wants to get their eyes to shine. When we go back to the Pitch Perfect clip, was the leader in that clip, was she Awakening the possibility in others? Was she getting their eyes to shine? Or was she being more commanding and controlling, doing what she wanted to do or what she felt was best? I don't know about you, but to me, Benjamin Zander comes across as a more vertically developed leader. He seems to carry more cognitive and emotional sophistication. He doesn't have these internal fears that are holding him back from awakening the possibility in others. I hope as you watch these two clips that you got to feel the difference in cognitive and emotional sophistication, the difference in one's vertical altitude. Because it gives us a sense of how can I enhance my vertical altitude and to become more the person that I want to become.